Sulfate Man, and I'm going to tell the world's funniest joke. This is a joke about a man coming home from work, gets in a car wreck. Basically, he's fine, except for he badly injures his right arm, goes to the hospital. Doctor comes in and says, "Doc, you got to be able to save my arm." Doctor says, "Oh, I don't know. It looks pretty bad. We're going to do what we can." So a man goes into surgery. He wakes up the next morning. His right arm is gone. So he's pretty depressed. Doctor comes in and says, "Well, as you know, we had to take your arm. It was in pretty bad shape, but you're going to go home and recuperate for about a month. You're going to come back. We're going to fit you with a prosthetic arm. We've made major advances in prosthesis. We're going to take care of you. You're going to be fine." So the man goes home. A month later, he comes back and they fit him with the prosthetic arm. Doctor says, "Now, this arm is voice activated. Instead of your brain telling your arm what you wanted to do, your mouth is going to tell it what you wanted to do. So just go home, try it out, come back in a week, let me know how you like it." So the man goes home and he gets to the front door and he decides he wants to test out his new arm. So he unlocks the door and he says, "Arm, open the door." The arm reached out, and he opened the door, and swung it open, and he walked inside and said, "Arm, close the door." And the arm reached out and slammed the door shut. The man says, "This is going to really work out great." A while later, he goes to get a drink of water. He gets his glass, and he says, "Arm, turn on the cold water." Cold water's on the right. The arm reached out and turned on the cold water. He filled his glass, and the guy says, "Arm, turn off the water." The arm turned off the water. He turned to his side. The man drank his glass of water and said, "This is really going to work out great." A little while later, the man has to use the restroom. So he goes to the bathroom. He grabs a hold of his belt. He says, "Arm, unzip my fly." And the arm unzips his fly. He says, "Arm, take out my penis." The arm took out his penis. He's taking a leak. He's taking a leak. And he gets done. He says, "Arm, give it a shake." And the arm gave it a shake, and it felt kind of good. And he says, "Arm, give it a harder shake." And his arm gave it a harder shake, and it felt really good. He goes, "Arm, jerk it off." The arm went pop. And it completely detaches his penis from his butt. The guy doubles over and goes, "Oh, God, fuck me. Oh, this arm sucks." I'm Gary the Sulfate Guy, and you just heard the world's funniest joke.